The Department of Justice is suing a Texas-based nonprofit that provides housing for unaccompanied children found at the southern border. That lawsuit alleges a pattern of sexual harassment and abuse of those children. Southwest Key is the largest care provider of this type. It operates 17 shelters in Texas and has received nearly $3 billion from the federal government for its contract work. Our Monica Madden has been digging into the lawsuit.
The federal lawsuit alleges a pattern of abuse for nearly a decade, claiming multiple Southwest Key employees harassed and abused these unaccompanied minors as young as 5 years old up to teens shy of 18 years old. When unaccompanied minors arrive at the U.S. at the border, they're taken into federal custody and then transferred to providers like Southwest Key, who give shelter and care for these kids. But the lawsuit claims there has been a pattern of abusing this vulnerable population at multiple facilities. The complaint says in some cases, Southwest Key employees threatened children to maintain their silence, saying they, quote, exploited the children's vulnerabilities, language barriers, and distance from family and loved ones. Some examples of abuse include solicitation of nude photos, sexual abuse, rape, leering, and inappropriate touching. The basis of the complaint says Southwest Key violated the Fair Housing Act through alleged discrimination in housing because of sex. It says, quote, Southwest Key has failed to follow its own policies for preventing, detecting, and responding to sexual abuse and harassment, citing multiple complaints against the provider between at least 2015 and 2023. In Austin, Monica Madden, back to you.
We reached out to Southwest Key. They released a statement in response to the Department of Justice lawsuit, saying they're reviewing the complaint and that it does not paint an accurate picture of the care employees provide to the children. The statement went on to say, we are in constant communication and continue to closely partner with the Office of Refugee Resettlement, as we have done for the past 2 decades, to ensure the children and youth entrusted to our care are safe with us during their short stay with Southwest Key.
It's got an unusual incentive to influence political decision-making in Houston and in Texas.
A deep dive into campaign finance, the lawmakers getting a piece of the $1.4 million donated by Centerpoint Energy. And preventing disaster. After a car slammed into an emergency room, one city is pushing ahead with what it calls a vital step in safety, the investigation that helped leaders plan out future requirements at hospitals.